Signs that he doesn't love you anymore. Feeling like your man doesn't love you anymore can be so heartbreaking. Even though everything seems fine and he hasn't said anything about it, you can feel that something is wrong. Well, worrying is a natural part of a relationship. However, if you notice that your relationship is not what it used to be and he doesn't care anymore, perhaps it may be the time to re-evaluate. Moreover, everyone can fall out of love, but it doesn't make breakups easy. Letting go is so painful, even love is not present anymore. Therefore, here are some signs that you can look out for to confirm whether he doesn't love you anymore. 1. He's not saying, or he is excessively saying he loves you. Words of affirmation are crucial in a relationship, and some people depend on it, for it is their love language. Hearing the 3 magic words, "I love you," doesn't just give you butterflies, but it is also an assurance that he loves you. After all, if you love someone, you'll do everything to let them know that, and what's the better way than to say it to them sincerely? However, these 3 magic words could also have a wrong turn. Your man can just say "I love you" whenever he feels guilty and uses it to manipulate you. In that way, he can make you believe that he still loves you and stop bothering him about it. Either way, you'll feel it whenever he's sincere or not. 2. Making unnecessary excuses just to avoid you. Actions speak louder than words. Besides just saying you love someone, you'll do things to make them feel it. That's where fancy dates or just casual hangouts come in. Therefore, when your man is continually making lame excuses like, "I have a lot of work to do," or "I'm hanging out with the boys," just to turn down a simple date or a quality time with you, it's a red flag. Moreover, no one is busy all the time. It's just a matter of priorities. If he loves you, he'll make time to be with you, even if you'll only be sitting down and do nothing together. 3. He's no longer updating you about his life events. Our loved ones are the ones we feel very excited to talk to about our significant achievements in life, or even just about the day we had. Either it is a positive or negative thing, we tend to share them with our valued individuals. If your man does none of those or stops doing those things, then maybe you're not that important to their life anymore. However, if it just happened once, perhaps they just forget it or want to keep it for themselves, but it's a different story if it happens often. 4. He's neglecting you. A man in love with you can't go on a day without knowing where you are, who you are with, and what you are doing. He'll continuously check in on you just to make sure you're safe. Besides that, a man in love with you won't leave your messages on read for days. Even if you had an argument or a big fight, if he loves you, he'll never neglect you like that. It's not a coincidence, or maybe he's just busy, if it happens often and it took a whole day. 5. Being distant and sending cold, short replies. If you love someone, you feel like you can gamble anything just to be with them, and you can't stop messaging them. This will slow down as the relationship grow and develop, but the desire to be with your significant other will remain the same. If he doesn't feel like that with you anymore and he starts to send "K" messages instead of a thoughtful "Okay, love, I miss you" with cute emojis, something is definitely wrong. It could also mean that they are just doing something important, so they can't reply long. But again, if it happens often, it's a different story. 6. He's not trying to comfort or cheer you up. We all know that if you're in love, the happiness of your significant other matters more than yours. And you'll do anything to cheer them up when they feel bad. Perhaps, you'll feel more down if they're having a bad day, so you'll do your best to comfort them. Your man should do the same with you when you're feeling down. But if he shows no interest in the issue and continues to ignore it, then it's a sign that they don't love you anymore, for he no longer cares about your feelings and it no longer affects his. 7. Gets easily annoyed by you. When a man loves you, he'll tolerate all your childishness and may even find it cute. However, if he starts getting irritated just by simple things you do, like asking simple questions or your laugh that he finds cute before, it's not a good sign. It may just be a phase, or he's just going through something, but if it continues, then it would be best to take it as a sign that your relationship is no longer working. 8. He stops saying sorry for his mistakes. A real man will rather admit that they're wrong than lose the love of his life. If he stops apologizing for his wrongdoings even though he's fully aware of it, chances are he's just trying to piss you off for you to break off your relationship. 9. He keeps forgetting important events. A man who is in love with you will note all the special events you have with him and spend months preparing for them. Therefore, he can't forget any of your special occasions. However, they might forget about it sometimes even though they already prepare for it if they have a hectic day. Once is acceptable, but if they developed a habit of forgetting special occasions, it could mean that they don't care or love you anymore. 10. If he loves you, you're probably not doubting it right now. That seems tricky, but it makes sense. If your man loves you and makes sure you know and feel that you won't have second thoughts about it. You can also just having an anxiety episode and overthinking things, but that shouldn't happen if you get the assurance you deserve from him. Conclusions. Love is a complicated thing, and worrying is a natural and inevitable part of it. However, the things mentioned above are just some of the signs that you can check out. It is not a one-size-fits-all type of thing, and every people and relationship are different. If you're having issues with your significant other and doubting their love that they have for you, the best thing that you can do is talk to them and sit this one out. Instead of overthinking and assuming things, speaking and listening to each other is still the best solution. If you want your relationship to work, you'll have to open up to your partner and be real about your feelings. It isn't easy to do at first, but you have to do it for the sake of your relationship. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share it with your friends on social media. Thanks for watching.